Now we're gonna go into our core part. We're gonna do a couple sections, then we're gonna finish off with some Tabatas. So first one, we're gonna do dead bugs and Supermans. I think these are two great exercises. One, to get your core activated, to get into more core work, but two, they're great exercises just for your core in general. So dead bugs, we're gonna start on our back, feet up, legs up, like you're a dead bug. And I wanna make sure that your lower back is as planted to the ground as possible. So when I like to say belly button into the floor. So try to push your belly button in through your spine, into the floor. And in doing that, your hips might come off the ground a little bit. That's perfectly okay. So we're gonna sit there, opposite arm, opposite leg is going to drop, and then make sure that that lower back stays planted. If that lower back comes off the ground even a little bit, you're gonna stop and return back to the top. So keep that lower back planted, back up to the top. Opposite arm, opposite leg, we're gonna go 20 total, 10 per side. Keep that core tight. Always want to brace, brace, brace with your core. My guess is we're at about, what, 12, 13? Call that 15, 5 more. And now we're gonna go into our Supermans, but we're gonna do opposite arm, opposite leg Supermans. So we're gonna be on our stomachs. Same thing like before. We don't wanna go up too high and extend the back too much. So the way we're gonna do it is we are going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, but I want you to remember, do not go too far. Opposite arm, opposite leg, activate that lower back, 10 per side. You should feel a little squeeze in your glute as well. You don't want to stretch the lower back too much. We don't want to try to use our neck to come up because we don't want to strain that neck too much. So try to just come up opposite arm, opposite leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, we're gonna go back onto our backs, dead bugs one more time. We're only gonna go 10 this time. I'm gonna cut both of these in half. Dead bugs, keep that lower back planted. Squeeze your core. This is one of those exercises that you can make harder by focusing more on keeping that lower back planted. Or if you don't, you might sacrifice your lower back a little bit, but it can be pretty easy if you don't try too hard. Focus on squeezing that core, plant that lower back. Good, back to Supermans. Now we're just gonna go, same thing here, cut it in half, 5 per side. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Five more. Good, all right. Now we're gonna get into more of our kind of serious core here. So we're gonna do 2 times through. We're gonna have rest in between, but it's gonna be 30 seconds of an exercise, 20 seconds of an exercise, then a 20-second rest, then another 20-second exercise, and then a 30-second exercise. So we kind of saw something similar on Instagram lately that I put out. Basically, the way we're gonna do it right now is 30 seconds of bicycle crunches, 20 seconds of toe touches, 20 seconds rest, 20 seconds of V-ups or V-up twists, and then 30 seconds low plank. So we're gonna get right into it. I'll explain kind of in more detail as we go here. Let's be on our backs. First one, bicycle crunches. 3, 2, 1. We're going 30 seconds. Try to make sure that we're not leading with our neck, but instead we are pointing our toes and trying to get our elbow to our knee or almost our armpit as close as we can to that knee. We want to get that shoulder up off the ground. We are not concerned about getting our neck closer to our knees. 10 more seconds. Good, and now toe touches. Feet up, we're reaching for those toes. Once again, you're not leading with your neck kind of just comes along with you. Try to keep your neck relaxed. As far as you can come off the ground, that's fine. You do not have to actually touch your toes. As long as you are contracting your core and then releasing at the bottom, that's all we're concerned with. This is one of the best ways to strengthen your core, to get good contractions in your core without sacrificing your lower back. All right, we're gonna rest now. Another 15 seconds. Rest, rest, rest. All right, now let's go into our V-ups or V-up twists. So a V-up, we're here, a V-up twist, going opposite arm, opposite leg. For a lot of us with lower back issues, V-up twist is much safer than your regular V-up, and you can get almost just as good of exercise. 5 more seconds here. Good, into our low plank. So we're gonna go low plank, make sure that our hips don't drop here, hips stay up, flat back, core tight. If you wanna make it harder, you can switch your feet, like scoot your feet a little farther back, have your elbows a little farther out in front. We got 10 more seconds. Hips up, core tight, keep breathing. Good, and relax. Take a little rest here. I'm gonna go right back into it. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a little stopwatch on my computer to help me out here. Hard to keep looking at the watch over and over again. Perfect, here we go. All right, so same thing again, bicycles for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go into 20 seconds of toe touch, 20 seconds rest, 20 seconds V-up twist, 30-second low plank. All right, we're gonna start with our bicycle crunches, starting in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Bicycle crunches. Make sure that we're focusing on our core, not just trying to get our neck up off the ground. Focus on squeezing your core as much as you can. Elbow to knee. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, and toe touches. Reach up for those toes, come down and relax each time. And relax, 20-second rest. We're gonna go V-up twists and then low plank to finish. 10 more seconds. Uh-oh, I think a few people didn't get in here. 3, 2, 1, V-up or V-up twist. Whatever one you're more comfortable with. For me, my lower back, this is much more enjoyable and I can get just as many contractions into my core and definitely gets the job done. 3, 2, 1, we're into low plank. Last 30 seconds here. Scoot those feet back if you want to make it a little more challenging. Keep those hips up. Tuck those hips, core tight the whole time. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Come on. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, next section, we got a Tabata. Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And the way we're gonna do it is 4 different exercises. We're gonna do the exercise for 2 rounds. So we're gonna do 4 exercises, 2 rounds of each. Those 2 rounds are gonna be back to back. So first one is gonna be hip lifts. So we're gonna be here almost like we were in a toe touch. We're gonna have our hands to our side, and we're gonna hip lift up. We do not need to bring our feet back and swing our hips up. Doesn't help us as much. Just trying to get a little bit of lift off the ground. We do not need that much lift. So we're gonna do 2 rounds there. Side plank dips. So we're gonna be in our side plank. First round be on one side, second round on the other. We are dipping our core down and then squeezing it up as tight as we can to get that oblique at the top. So each side, 1 round. Then we're gonna do some leg lifts. So we're gonna be on our back, leg lifts here, toes pointed out and up, okay? If your lower back is coming off the ground, say about here, that's your limit. Keep that lower back planted. If this is as low as you can go, that's fine. If you can go all the way to the ground, even better. Last one will be 1-and-1s. So you'll be in your low plank, opposite arm, opposite leg lift, okay? 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 2 rounds of each, starting with our hip lifts. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Ooh. All right, hip lifts, keep going. Hips up, hips up. Oh, there we go. 5 seconds. And rest. 10-second rest here. 3, 2, 1, hip lifts again. Squeeze that core. Don't need to get up super high. We're getting good contraction either way. Five seconds. And rest. Next one is gonna be our side plank dips. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Drop the hips down, squeeze that oblique as tight as you can. Five seconds. And rest. Switch sides. Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Squeeze that oblique as you come up to the top, stretch at the bottom. Almost there, 3 seconds. And rest. Good. Next one, leg lifts on your back. Try to keep that lower body planted. Do the best you can, or sorry, that lower back planted. Go for it. Point those toes out. Wherever that lower back comes off the ground, that's your limit. Do not go past that. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good, got one more of those. And go for it. I hope you guys have your own music going on at home. I was trying to think of a way that I could play music. You can also still hear me, but I was unable to come up with a good solution. 3, 2, 1, rest. Last one, 1-and-1s, opposite arm, opposite leg lift as we're in a low plank. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go for it. You can reach out or you can just lift up off the ground. Either way, try to keep your hips from twisting. Do not want to twist too much here. Keep that core tight. If you need to drop your knees, you can do it from your knees as well. Keep that core tight and rest. Good, we got one more of those. We got one more exercise or one more Tabata after that. And go for it. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Keep that core tight. Almost there. 5 seconds. And rest. Ooh, good work. All right. Let's pause that timer there. Good. One more Tabata, and we're done. First one is going to be toe touches. So we already did those. Toe touch, and then we're going to go into a toe touch hold. So I don't necessarily mean you're going to hold your hands up here. You can have your hands down here. Our main goal here is to get almost our, let's just say our shoulders close to our knees and our hips off the ground. So we want to hold almost in a toe touch position with our hips coming off the ground and our body tight. So 2 rounds of toe touches, 2 rounds of toe touch hold, and then hollow crunches. So we're going to be in the hollow position. We're going to come up into a crunch and back down. And then our last exercise is hollow hold. Hollow hold does not mean you have to be up here in this position. I can argue with you that you get a better exercise being down here and just trying to squeeze your core as tight as you can the whole time. So that's up to you. We're going to go toe touch, hold, hollow crunch, hold, and then we're out of here. We might go a little bit over time, but that's okay. We all got nothing to do right now, huh? All right, starting with toe touches in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Toe touch, squeeze that core, breathe out on the way up and on the way down. And rest 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, toe touches again, all the way up. Squeeze that core, breathe out on the way up and on the way down. And rest. Good, now we're gonna go into that toe touch hold. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, go for it. Get those hips off the ground. Try to contract as much as possible. Do not pull with your neck. We're just focusing on an all-out core contraction here. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we got one more of those. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Toe touch hold. Get those hips up off the ground. Squeeze your core as tight as you can. Try not to lead with your neck. Neck is relaxed. 10 seconds. Keep breathing. And rest. All right, now we're going into our hollow crunches. 2 rounds are there, and 3, 2, 1, on your back, hollow hold, crunch up at the top. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, 10-second rest. One more round there. Almost there. Only got a minute and a half left. One more hollow crunches. Come up to the top. You can even do more of a knee grab if you're starting to get a little tired. Throwing your arms up. Whatever works for you. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Last minute here. 2 rounds of hollow hold. And we're done. And 3, 2, 1. Hollow hold. Whatever you can find the best contraction, that's where I want you to be. Squeeze your core, squeeze your core. You can even have your legs up here and still get a good contraction. You don't have to sacrifice that lower back. in order to do so. Just focus on getting those shoulders up towards those hips. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 more seconds. Then we got one last round. Screw it. Let's go 30 seconds this last round. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. All you got. This is it. And we're done. Come on. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Come on. Finish up here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good work, everybody.